So my name is Espen. I'm a product manager for a social LBS in Scandinavia called Origo. And I will tell the story about a man who took a leak and changed the community in Norway. And this is a typical Norwegian. His name is Theodore. He's 36 years old, married to a priest, father of two, and a soccer fan. And he lives on this beautiful island in the Atlantic. And when he doesn't work, he makes stuff like this, which is woolly underwear for men, by men. And they are, when he gets excited, they itch. It's perfect in cold weather. And to publish this, he uses my service, Origo. And it's we call it a social LBS, and it's quite similar to Tumblr, but it has a location as its core functionality. So all the content in Origo is geotagged, like this. And we had 60 newspapers and 2,000 journalists that used this content to make relative or content for the newspapers. And this is a very powerful tool. And this guy is a very old man from a remote part of Norway. And one day, he was walking a hillside of a Norwegian fjord. And he walked and walked, and he came to a stream, and he wanted to have a rest. And he sat down, and the sound of the tickling water made nature call, so he had to take a leak. And he went into the river and unzipped and did his business. And while he was standing there, looking out of the beautiful valley, he realized that at this exact spot, the stream separated into two smaller streams. So he was feeding his content into half of it going south and the rest to the north in Nordfjorden. And he did this. It was so fascinating for him. And he realized that his content then was fed into 2 fjords, 3 counties, 7 water power stations, and even a drinking source. And he liked it so much that he started to frequent this area and do his things there. And there were a rumor about this, and it was blogged and geotagged that there's something going on up there, and the community decided to make a committee and see what this was. And it was 15 people that started they wanted to set up an expedition. And 200 more people joined. 70% of the community joined in this expedition. And they walked up there and found a spot. And this is the mayor testing it. And he has this super device here for, making it more visual, I guess. And this is probably the biggest thing that has happened here since the Viking Age. And they also made this statue of this guy, this old man, who only took a leak. And now it's a public or a local holiday. And of course, it was so good content that it made it to the newspaper. The front page, I think we made 16 pages of content from this. And that ignited the neighboring city or village called Fjærland. And they didn't have this wonderful river, but they had a lot of hay, a round bale. And then one of the guys there posted that, okay, what if we take all the tractors from the village and lift a round bale and put a person on it and see what happens? And they did. And this happened. And they liked it, so they started to work on more stuff. And they just did everything they could with round bales. And they decided to actually make a round bale festival, an international one. And they came in a paper and were happy. And this is nuts, huh? But they are having fun there. And they use this service, and this is location-based, social location-based service. So, and that was about that. Thanks for my 5 minutes. And if you want, I will be around there, so if you want to try these pants, contact me. Yeah.